A TikTok user, known as Chaos with Misty, shared a video explaining that she's been screen recording her baby monitor whenever it detects sound or motion. She says she's doing it so her husband, who's often on the road, can see what's been happening. Then, she shows the footage that terrified her. The reason, she says, she ran upstairs as fast as she possibly could.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. So I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy shit that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
In the clip, a dark figure appears to move inside the room. It's quick and shadowy. Exactly the kind of thing you never want to see on a baby monitor in the middle of the night. What it is, no one knows. And that's the scariest part, because your mind immediately jumps to the worst case scenario. Later, she posts a second video, this time filming the room more directly.
I cannot even breathe walking in this room because I am truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib, ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking.
At first, everything looks completely normal. Then, around the 1:30 mark, a rocking chair begins moving back and forth on its own. Misty gasps in shock, and the video ends. Could it be a hoax? Possibly. Baby monitor footage, especially in night vision, can distort shapes and create misleading shadows. But, if it's real, it follows a classic haunting pattern. An unexplained figure, followed by physical movement in the room. Hopefully, whatever is happening there is harmless, because seeing a dark figure near your child's room, and then watching a rocking chair move by itself, would be enough to keep any parent awake at night. So what do you think? A staged scare for TikTok, or something genuinely sharing that space with Misty and her daughter? Over on TikTok, a man named Daniel Delando shared a video explaining that he used to work the graveyard shift at a hospital. Most nights were completely normal, except for this one. Daniel says he was in the middle of a routine task, delivering medication on the unit, when he suddenly got the unmistakable feeling that he wasn't as alone as he thought.
This door keeps on opening and closing. Like, there's nobody here. I'm not doing the sensor, but it keeps on opening and closing. And I'm alone. I'm fucking alone.
In the clip, Daniel turns the camera toward a set of hospital doors equipped with motion sensors. These doors are designed to open when someone approaches, but the hallway in front of them looks completely empty. Still, the doors keep opening and closing repeatedly, as if something invisible is walking back and forth, just out of view. And if you've ever been alone in a hospital at night, you know how unsettling that can be. The building is sterile and quiet, and every little sound feels amplified. Watching doors react like that would rattle anyone. Of course, there are logical explanations to consider first. Faulty sensors, unusual reflections, airflow, temperature changes, or even something small moving near the detector that the camera doesn't pick up. Hospitals rely heavily on these systems, so if one sensor malfunctions, it could easily cause this kind of repeated open and close behavior. But if the sensors were working properly and nothing was interfering with them, then maybe Daniel wasn't alone after all. Something could have been triggering the doors the same way a person would, without ever appearing on camera. So what do you think? A glitchy hospital sensor, or something unseen setting them off on purpose? What do you think? Let me know. This video was posted by a TikTok user named HauntedHouse84. The clip begins with the homeowner upstairs. Almost immediately, you can hear a series of strange noises coming from the kitchen downstairs. It's the kind of sound that instantly makes your stomach drop, because you know no one should be down there. Listen carefully.
Hello?
Despite everything going on, the uploader manages to stay calm and heads downstairs to check it out. But the moment he steps into the kitchen, the noises suddenly stop, and then he sees this.
Fuck. I did not leave that light on.
Several cabinets are wide open, like someone had been frantically searching through them. He slowly pans the camera across the kitchen to show the full scene. Just when it feels like things might settle down, something happens that completely catches him off guard. Out of nowhere, a kitchen utensil shoots out of a drawer. He yells and quickly backs away in panic. As he retreats, the noises start up again upstairs, almost as if whatever is in the house is reacting to him or following his movement. Then the video abruptly ends. Looking at it skeptically, this could be staged with a simple setup. Cabinets opened beforehand, and the utensil pushed or pulled from inside the drawer off camera. Even a slightly tilted drawer or a spring-loaded track could send an object flying at the right moment. But the paranormal explanation is hard to dismiss, especially because of the timing. The noises stop the instant he arrives. The cabinets sit open like a warning. Then the utensil launches out almost as a direct response to his presence. It definitely has that classic poltergeist vibe. Loud disturbances, moving objects, and escalation when someone investigates. So what do you think is happening in this house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you've made it this far, make sure you're subscribed and supporting the channel. Now, let's get back to the video. A man named Tristan posted a video to his TikTok account in October 2025. In it, he's sitting quietly in his bedroom inside his apartment, barely moving, almost like he's trying to stay completely still. It doesn't take long to understand why. Right from the beginning, keep your eyes on both doors. One of them slowly starts to open on its own. Tristan shifts slightly, and things get even stranger. The hallway door opens wider, and at the same time, his bedroom door closes a little more, almost like something is moving through the space and reacting to him. In the caption, Tristan explains that he stopped posting for months because he hoped ignoring it would make things calm down. But according to him, it didn't. He says moments like this happen occasionally, sometimes several days in a row. He also claims it's nothing aggressive, just unsettling and heavy over time. Realistically, the simplest explanation could be structural issues, a draft, changes in air pressure, or doors that don't fully latch. But what makes this clip disturbing is the timing. The moment Tristan moves, it almost feels like the apartment responds. Two separate doors react at the same time, creating the impression that something is aware of him. So what do you think? Just an apartment with tricky airflow and loose doors? Or something unseen reminding Tristan he's not alone? The YouTube channel Zinabu ZP is known for exploring abandoned and genuinely creepy locations around the world. But out of everything they've captured, this might be one of their most unsettling moments. As they move through the house, it's definitely eerie. Dark corners, heavy silence, and that constant feeling like the place is watching them. Still, nothing truly terrifying happens at first. Then, around the 6:48 mark, the footage takes a sudden turn. If you look at the window behind them, for a brief second, a shadowy, human-shaped figure appears in the glass, and then it's gone. It happens so fast you could easily miss it the first time, but once you notice it, it's hard to ignore. What makes it even more unsettling is that the team isn't facing the window when it happens. No one reacts. No one turns around. That likely means they didn't see it until reviewing the footage later. Imagine realizing something was standing right behind you, and you had no idea. The most reasonable non-paranormal explanation would be editing. A quick, well-timed insert added to the window. Since it only appears for a split second and disappears before anyone reacts, that's entirely possible. But if the footage is authentic and untouched, it closely resembles what many people describe as a shadow person. A dark figure that reveals itself just long enough to be seen before vanishing. So, what do you think? a clever edit, or a genuine shadow caught in the window? This clip was posted to a TikTok account known as NVJ, and it's the kind of video that can make your heart start racing almost instantly. The footage shows a girl sitting on a couch during what appears to be a family gathering or small party. There are decorations set up around the house, and you can hear music playing in the background, suggesting most of the guests are in another room. At first, everything seems completely normal, until, within seconds, that changes. Out of nowhere, a cup suddenly lifts into the air and slams down onto the floor with a loud crash. The girl immediately snaps her head around, trying to understand what just happened. You can see her entire demeanor shift from relaxed to alert in an instant. She quickly stands up and leaves the room. As she walks away, a balloon behind her starts moving strangely, drifting and wobbling as if it's reacting to whatever just occurred. What makes it even creepier is that no one else seems to notice. You don't hear anyone respond. No one rushes in. The room remains empty. Maybe the music was loud enough and everyone was busy talking, so the crash blended into the background noise. Could it be staged? Possibly, but there's no clear evidence proving that. What really makes this clip unsettling is the way the cup doesn't simply fall. It appears to lift briefly before being thrown down. Paired with the balloon's movement, it creates that eerie feeling that something invisible just passed through. So what do you think happened? A setup, a strange accident caught on camera, or something unseen moving through the party? A woman named Hannah Berlin uploaded a video to her TikTok in November 2025, and it shows her walking around her mother's workplace when she makes a pretty unsettling discovery. It's not entirely clear why she's there. Maybe she's helping close up, or maybe she stopped by to grab something her mom forgot. Either way, the clip is short, direct, and turns creepy very quickly. As Hannah moves through the room, scanning the area like she's searching for something, she suddenly notices something in front of her and immediately freezes. A doll sitting nearby appears to move on its own. The moment it happens, Hannah panics and runs out of the room, and the video cuts off shortly after. Could it be staged? Possibly. If someone was just out of frame, it wouldn't take much to nudge the doll at the perfect time. But if she was truly alone in her mom's workplace, then a doll moving like that fits perfectly into the kind of classic haunting stories people talk about. It's subtle, almost simple, but deeply unsettling. And if you have dolls in your house right now, you probably won't enjoy remembering this clip when the lights go out. So what do you think? Someone off camera messing with her? Or something genuinely paranormal?